Hey guys. Hey John, welcome to my live stream. I'm just setting up my camera right now. I because somebody on Twitter has asked me to do a live on YouTube to talk about the pending visit by Pelosi. Right now, Pelosi is on the way to Taiwan, and he's about 1 hour away from landing at the Taiwan Songshan Airport. So let me just tweet it out that I am the link for my YouTube live, and then we get this show on the road because people ask me why do I laugh. A typo in the title. Oh, what the hell is my title? Is it too late to change it? Um, what was the title? You don't have access to this feature. Okay. Uh, okay, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so how do I share this? Oh, here we go. I grabbed the link. Let me just real tweet out the link real quick, and then we get the show on the road. I am hosting a live talk, a live stream of Pelosi's incoming visit to Taiwan. Okay, here we go. Tweet it out. And then now let me switch it back to you guys. I'm a fan of you, Carl. Thank you. Oh, Taiwan. Oh, Taiwan. Yeah, sorry, I was typing so fast. Let me see if I can edit. Title required. Oh, yes, I can edit. Thank you. I'm going to correct my typo right now. Taiwan. I did not spell Taiwan correctly. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the catch. It's now fixed. Did you get a haircut recently? Yes, I got a haircut about about a week ago. It was getting out of the control. So, Kaixin watching you. Oh, that's my wife. By the way, let me try to move out of this. This is a sign that my wife made for me. This whole setup, my wife is a credit to my wife. My wife created this my little retro Saturday night live. What is not Saturday, like David Letterman setup. So we're gonna. I decided let's just do. Let's all tune in together and watch Pelosi's pending landing in Taiwan because I've been doing this online and I have been tweeting it out a live update and people are asking me. Carl is a mystery man. Okay. Hi everyone. You're also here for World War III. Well, actually, I don't think we're gonna have World War III, but I'm pretty sure China will respond militarily. Now the question is, what kind of military response can it's gonna be a sleepless night for a lot of people. Yeah, this is exciting, man. I mean, like we're getting a front seat at this this outcome here. I mean, none of the outcome is good. Now we're just trying to see if it's gonna be bad or worse. 大家好, hi from Spain. So we're gonna see. The last time I checked on the flight radar, Pelosi's plane, if she is on the plane, this is a Spar 19 that she left with the U.S. Air Force Spar 19 that she left U.S. with, and that arrived in Malaysia with. And currently, the plane is around the around the Philippines Luzon Islands. So it's just about to pass Manila. It actually passed to the north of Manila, so we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And greeting from New Jersey, USA. Well, good morning. Good morning. Right now we're exactly 12. I'm 12 hours ahead of United States Eastern Coast time. So right now it's 9:34 p.m. and Pelosi is gonna arrive in less than an hour. Pelosi is scheduled to arrive at around 10:22 p.m. There's already a joke on the U.S. On the Chinese social media. I just posted on my Twitter that people are saying Pelosi is scheduled to meet with Shinzo Abe at 10:22 p.m. on August 22nd. It took me a while to register. I'm like, why Shinzo Abe? Oh wait, Shinzo Abe is dead. Of course. So that's a joke. That's a joke. Let's see. I don't think she will be shot down, but U.S. has already confirmed that the U.S. Air Force will send a flight escort of U.S. fighter planes to escort her into Taiwan airspace. So that will be very interesting because I think at the minimum, we still don't know how China is going to respond, but I'm pretty sure China will have a military response. At bare minimum, I expect China to send a fighter escorts to escort uh, Pelosi's plane into the Taiwan airspace. That's a bare minimum I expect. So if the U.S. Air Force is also going to send a fighter escort to escort Pelosi's plane into the Taiwan airspace, this is going to be very interesting. We're going to have Chinese fighter jets, U.S. fighter jets at the same time, all surrounding Pelosi's plane. So you have an echo on your audio. Oh, I'm sorry. How do I solve this problem? How do I solve this echo problem? I'm using the webcam, external webcam. Maybe that's a problem. I heard Pelosi change her route. She's going to meet Shinzo. No echo for me. Okay, no echo for you guys. It's good. I do have a fan running in the background because I don't have an AC in my studio. So I do have a fan running, blowing directly to me. So I'm not sweating bullets in front of the camera. Your echo sounds great. Okay, great. Awesome. So I'm still keep on checking. I'm just typing spar 19 in the Twitter search right now because there's a bunch of people are posting the updates. Oh, Flight Radar 24 just posted as an update because our president is sustaining tracking interest in spar 19. The Flight Radar 24 servers are under extremely heavy load. Some users may currently experiencing issues. Our teams are working on restoring full functionality to all users. And they posted a map, which is very helpful, which basically just shows how do I show you guys what I see? How can I share my screen? They should have a screen sharing option here. On the YouTube live, so you guys can see what I see. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing this on my laptop, so I actually don't know. I actually don't know how this would work. How do I share my screen? Yeah, I'm not using Zoom. I'm just using the YouTube Studio Go Live feature. So right now I can just tell you, just pretend I'm on the radio. You're listening to a podcast, and yeah, I know you guys are nervous. People always say, "Why do I laugh on my podcast? Why do I laugh?" I mean, in times I like this, laughter is kind of my kind of my kind of my auto response. I mean, it's what can you do at this point? This is out of our control at this point. I mean, Nancy Pelosi going to Taiwan, there was zero public discussion in the United States. There was nobody is asking the question, is this a good idea? In fact, everybody is saying this is a bad idea. Is Xiang Yu going to join in? I did not tell Xiang Yu. This is a last minute go live, but I did had a discussion with Xiang Yu earlier this morning, my time, on Danny Haifang's YouTube channel. Let me put Danny Haifang's. Let me grab that link for people who wanted to like a more in-depth discussion. With input from Xiang Yu, because Xiang Yu, he's actually Taiwanese. He has pretty deep connection to the island, and she gave a good Taiwan, like from her perspective, like a pro unification Taiwanese perspective. Let me grab the link and copy paste on here. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. 1 second. Okay. So I'll grab the link and I'll put it in the chat window. Okay. This is the earlier discussion with Xiang Yu on Pelosi visit. So I can ping Xiang Yu to see if he's available. If he's, but again, I don't know how I'm gonna do this on YouTube Live because normally we use some kind of streaming software. I'm worried. I love Taiwanese food. I do not think there's going to be a World War III. I'll just put it out there. I don't think there's going to be a World War III, but it's not going to be good because we could see it really depends what Chinese military response is, and then how U.S. And Taiwan military will respond. Because what if, they stated, the U.S. Air Force is going to send a fighter escort for Pelosi, and then the Chinese fighter escort shows up, and then if both enter the Taiwan airspace, how is the Taiwan defense force going to respond? Are they going to shoot? They're going to shoot down Pelosi with the Chinese planes? Anyway, Carl Zhang and Xiang Yu should have their own show on CGTN, right? You guys should write a petition. Put on change.org. Right. I mean, this for Pelosi, I think this is just an election midterm election stunt. I mean, this is just Democrats think they can somehow win over all the hawkish votes if they can be more hawkish than Republican. I don't think they will. CGTN sucks. Don't deserve Carl. Thank you. We need to make a giant Twitter space today with everyone. You know what? I was just thinking that just before I started this live show, I was thinking maybe I just should do a Twitter space. Carl could improve the network. I might still do that. Maybe I'll do that after Pelosi lands. And right now, literally everybody just see a radar map of Pelosi's plane inching closer to Taiwan minute by minute. Are you in China or U.S.? I mean neither. Right now I'm in Bali. I'm on the island of gods. Definitely radar map getting more views than most Netflix show. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean this is pretty unprecedented. Pelosi will be the first Speaker of the House to visit Taiwan for 25 years. Since the last time was Newt Gingrich in 1997, right after the big Taiwan Strait crisis, when U.S. sent 2 aircraft carriers into Taiwan Strait, and China conducted missile tests into the Taiwan Strait waters. So this time, let's see what China's response will be. I mean, the difference between 2022 and 1997 is, of course, China is much, much stronger now than before. So will there be a forced landing in mainland China? I doubt it. I doubt. I don't even think Hu Xijin, who is a chief editor. Well, he was one-time senior chief editor of Global Times. He claimed that Chinese Air Force have a right to expel Nancy Pelosi and her U.S. Air Force escorts, and if they refuse, and then shoot them down. But I actually don't. I mean, he's been quoted around by all the mainstream Anglo media saying China vowed to shut down Nancy Pelosi. First of all, Hu Xijin is retired, even as the senior editor of Global Times. He's just like a senior commentator now. So Hu Xijin's words doesn't actually carry that much weight in PLA. The last time Hu Xijin was in PLA was probably like 20 years ago. So right now, where's the carrier? That's a good question. So we know both of China's carriers, Liaoning and Shandong, has left their ports. So Liaoning left their ports in Qingdao about 3 days ago, and and Shandong left ports in Sanya from Hainan Island yesterday, and with destination unknown. I don't know. There must be like bunch of these open source intelligence bros are tracking their location right now. What about PLA in Xiamen? So there are a lot of PLA military equipments in Xiamen. We have seen videos, tons of videos coming in showing like amphibious light tanks, uh, personal armor vehicles, trucks, boats, coming in by road and by train. And we have a video of PLA amphibious tanks on the Xiamen beach, just opposite the Taiwan-held Kinmen Islands. But I think what China will do is to hold a big scale military exercise in the Taiwan Strait. T minus 15 minutes to land. Yeah, well, that means she's already on the descent path right now, because you need 30 minutes to make the descent. So she it's already, her attention to land is already pretty clear when you're lowering your altitude and start making the path to descent. Oh, I mean, right now, so is she arriving? So everybody is expecting Nancy Pelosi to arrive around 10:22. That's was reported in the Taiwan media, widely reported. Um, Carl's eye is screaming over the chance of war. Okay, I don't know how you get that, but right now, I think it's pretty much confirmed. The question, we know the SPAR 19, which is a plane, U.S. Air Force plane that Nancy Pelosi has left United States with, is currently making its descent onto Taiwan. We can't say for sure whether Nancy Pelosi is on the plane, but the expectation that is she is, because it has been widely. Please hold my hand. I don't want anything to happen to China. I don't think anything will happen to China. I think China's leadership is pretty rational so far in how they handle American provocations. So I'm not expecting World War III. I'm not expecting a nuclear exchange because of Nancy Pelosi. But I do expect some kind of military response. So if Nancy Pelosi is making into Taiwan airspace, at minimum, I expect some kind of the China to scramble its jets. So let me check Twitter space real quick on this front, because we're getting very close right now. She's she's so what's the latest, guys? So you guys can tell me. Um, oh, she is. Oh, okay. I mean, she's still on the, still closer to the Philippines than Taiwan, from what I can tell. Um, and that's what I saw on the flight radar 24 as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, let's not like get all crazy over here. Let me just do another search for SPAR 19. SPAR 19 is a code name for the so 7 half hour ago, it was still around the Luzon Islands on the Philippines. But give me the latest. Somebody give me the latest. Oh yeah, okay. It just went past Philippines now. It's definitely heading over to Taiwan. So right now it's still over international airspace. The airplane have just passed to the north of Luzon Islands in the Philippines, and it's making a beeline toward Taipei currently. So about 15 minutes to go. I said about 15 minutes to go until Nancy lands in Taiwan. So that means in next 20 minutes she should be making her descent. For if she wants to land safely. So the question is how China will respond, right? I mean, the moment that she is nearing the Taiwan airspace, that's the opportune moment for Chinese fighter jet to swoop in and to provide her with a fighter escort. And of course, Yeah, Songsan is airport is a destination of Smart 19, and that's been confirmed by the messages, by the air control tower. So I guess Chinese jet could escort her out of airspace, but I don't know. Well, I definitely expect the Chinese fighter jet to show up, but the question is, what's going to happen when? Because she's also expecting a U.S. Air Force fighter escorts into Taiwan. So there's a question is when it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. We'll get a lot of photo ops for sure. Probably we're gonna get a lot of shots of maybe the pilots flipping birds at each other. It's gonna be splashed all over newspaper tomorrow. That for sure. And live nuclear. Yeah, I again, guys, I don't think it's gonna be nuclear exchange tomorrow. Maybe next week, but not tomorrow. You think if China doesn't respond strongly, it might affect Xi next election? No. Okay. China will have to respond. China will have to respond. We just don't know what kind of response. I'm expecting at least somewhere between at least minimum 6 to 12 fighter jet escort for Pelosi into the Taiwan airspace. Whether they escort her out, that's another question. So we're gonna see. I mean, it's and after that, long time fans solidarity to China from French occupied Tahiti. Hey, welcome my Tahitian brothers. Thank you, thank you. So this is we have a front seat to the ongoing Cold War instigated by U.S. This whole ordeal is totally unnecessary. Of course, I mean Pelosi doesn't have to go. What does it gain? It's all symbolic. What does it even offer Taiwan or people of Taiwan? Right? I mean, this is just making things much tenser than before. Do you know what the reaction is to among the Taiwanese people? Well, a lot of people are shrugging it off because they say, "Oh, there's all these reports of PLA flyover already. We're just gonna do the same." I mean, there are a lot of people in Taiwan still kind of they expect the U.S. hegemony to cover Taiwan. They expect the U.S. hegemony to last forever, and they feel like. China will never do anything because U.S. is still the top number one dog. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Carl Zahn knows nothing about China. Okay, okay, dude. Thanks for contributing to my YouTube interaction in my comments. So I don't care what kind of comments, even negative comments contributes to the YouTube algorithm. So thank you, Mr. Troll. US is rotting. Yeah, I don't think I don't expect Nancy Pelosi to be shot down. There's definitely gonna be some excitement. I expect some excitement. I don't expect a shooting. There might be some hot dog maneuvering in air, between the U.S. and Chinese fighter jets. But I don't even know what U.S. is gonna scramble with because all the F-35 are supposed to be grounded, right? We're like just a couple of days ago, we had the news that they're grounding all F-35. So if they don't have F-35s, what are they going to use to provide the fighter escort? So yeah. I saw the former Taiwan diplomat to New Zealand. I mean, this is not something. This is not that great for Taiwan. Okay, guys. Tom Cruise is flying one of them. We will see. We will see. I mean, like in next 45 minutes, we will know. We will know for sure what kind of response by China. If Nancy Pelosi will arrived safely to a red carpet welcome on Taipei Songshan Airport. So that's why I'm here, because I think, like most of you, a lot of them are also anxiously watching, and I thought we can all do this together in one space. In my so welcome, welcome to my live stream, and we can all talk this together and hold hands. And that's my dog barking in the background. They're also getting excited. Let me just hop over to Twitter real quick and check SPAR 19. Any latest update? So the latest update is still from the flight radar 24 about half hour ago. And whoa. Okay. Okay, actually, it showed my own tweet. I searched for SPAR 19 and it showed up my own tweet. Okay, this is great. A lot of people are tweeting about. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. 50 minutes. This has been confirmed by multiple sources. Now this is actually a tweet from the Nikkei journalist, Nikkei Asia diplomatic correspondent Ken Moriyasu, who has said Pelosi looks to arrive in Taipei in 15 minutes. So this is official, guys. Counting down 50 minutes to landing. Let me actually tweet that out in my Twitter thread. Give me a second. I'm just tweeting out 50-minute to Pelosi landing in Taiwan. Okay. All right. Now let me switch back to see what comments I missed. Iceman is flying for the PLA. God, I'm gonna throw. Alexandra, calm down. It's cool. I don't think it's gonna be a war. Okay. I can tell. I'm 100% sure. Great to catch you live. Butt clinch for peace. Okay, bro. Waka. Yeah, man. We're all anxious to see how this is gonna pan out. So I don't think China wants a war, right? Because Sun Tzu has said, "You fight a war at your own choosing. You do not let enemy pick the battleground for you." Right? I mean, if China enters a war, this is letting American dictate the timing of the war. That's not something you don't want to do. You want to choose war at your own schedule, right? So there's definitely going to be a response from China. The question is what and when, right? And I think in the immediate term, there's going to be definitely going to be a large scale exercise in the Taiwan Strait. I mean, the two Chinese aircraft carriers are probably going to meet in the Taiwan Strait because the Liaolin is sailing from Qingdao in the Shandong province in the north. It's sailing south, and the aircraft carrier Shandong is sailing from the Highland Island. It left the port in Sanya yesterday, so it was sailing east. So the expectation that they will meet in the middle in the Taiwan Strait with all these Chinese military hardware, gathering in Xiamen. I expect them to put up a show. And some people are, I mean, I see discussion. Some people say China might seize some of these Taiwan-held offshore islands like Kinmen and Mazu. But I don't even think that's going to happen. It's because, like, what's the point? Most of these islands, especially Kinmen, is pretty pro-China already, because Kinmen depends on China for tourism. they depend on mainland tourists for their local economy. And so, they're also the ones that they don't consider themselves, they don't identify as Taiwanese, they identify as Fujianese, because Kinmen is literally a few kilometers from Xiamen. These people do not identify as people from Taiwan. They identify as people from Kinmen. They may identify as you know, from Republic of China, but they definitely identify as Chinese. So there's really no point of taking over these islands. If anything, if PLA wants to take over an island, they should take over Penghu, right? Penghu islands are much closer to Taiwan, and it's past the midline. And if PLA takes over Penghu, you can just put artillery on Penghu Islands, and they can shell Taiwan from there if they want to. So. But I don't think that's gonna happen, because if you grab Penghu Island, you might as well just go for the whole enchilada. Why create tension unnecessarily, right? Just to grab one island. If you want to escalate, just escalate all the way. No point to do it piecemeal, because that's just gonna give your opponents time to build up, and it's like what Russia did. Russia didn't go in a big way in 2014, and now they're facing a much harder time to take on Ukraine in 2020, in 2021, 2022. So there's no point to go piecemeal. If China would go into Taiwan, you would be an all-out affair. So I don't expect China to launch an amphibious operation against Taiwan, because something of that scale is going to put Normandy to shame. I mean, it's going to require such a large scale operation. It's going to take month to prepare. So it's not something you pull together in a week, in several days. So that's not going to happen. And President Xi wants this conflict. I don't think President Xi wants this conflict. I don't think anyone from Chinese side really wants this conflict. Do you think China will use their strong intelligence to take hold of the plane and decide where it lands? I don't know if we're really advanced at that level. You can hack into a plane remotely and fly it somewhere else. I mean, where would it fly to? Fly to mainland China? Because otherwise, you're gonna have to be responsible for safety of Pelosi. To redirect her all the way to, either South Korea or Japan. It's just too much hassle. It's like, but I do expect Chinese fighter escort for her flight. That at bare minimum, that's what I expect. Because China has to do something now. Because I see all these Chinese diplomats on Twitter. They're tweeting out all these PLA videos, right? I mean, so China already said it would respond. So you must respond. The question is, what kind of response? Carl's eye. If something does happen, it might be after Pelosi leaves to limit U.S. Yeah, I agree. I think China will have to do something, at least symbolically, like sending a fighter escorts to escort her planes. But really, really big, meaningful, substantial response will be after. Because, like I said, to prepare something big, you need time to prepare. It's not something you can just cobble together in a couple of days and voila. That's not how military planning works. It takes months of planning in advance. So China will definitely respond. There's gonna be there's no doubt about it. The question is from which direction. Heck, you might not even be military. It might be economical, because China has plenty of cards in its hands, right? I mean, China could start dumping the dollar or the treasury. Who knows? But I expect something in response of this. Definitely, this is totally unnecessary provocation from U.S. side, because even if Biden claims that he's against it, but look, Pelosi is traveling on U.S. Air Force asset, and Biden is commander in chief. If Biden is really against Pelosi, he can just say you cannot travel on U.S. Air Force assets. In the past, U.S. congressmen always travel to Taiwan on either private jet or commercial airlines, right? So if you travel on the U.S. Air Force asset, you are representing United States. I mean, she's traveling in a capacity as the Speaker of the House, second in line to the U.S. presidency if Biden bites the dust. So I mean, this is pretty serious stuff. This is you can't just say this is her individual decision, right? Or like, oh, we can't control our U.S. congressman. Of course, but you can control the U.S. Air Force assets. You are commander in chief, right? We have people larping as Gonzalo Lera here. That's interesting. At one point, I thought, "Oh, okay, I got Gonzalo in my comments." Oh, you got impersonators everywhere. Fake Gonzalo Lira. Yeah, I believe that. Anyway, is it you? No, Pelosi has not landed. I mean, if Pelosi landed, we would the footage will be everywhere online. Right now, the Spar 19 is still on the way. It still have 40 minutes. 40 minutes to Taiwan, guys. We have at least another 15 minutes, 20 minutes before it makes a descent, because the airline the Boeing C-40C will have to start making a descent in the last 30 minutes or so. So we'll see. Is flight radar still down? Flight radar is up. It's just not as full functionality, perhaps. People are still posting, the flight status. Um, like just a few minutes ago, I checked the status was they said 50 minutes to landing. So that was when did I say that? That was about 10 minutes ago. So I guess now it was 40 minutes to landing, right? So we'll see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Somebody has posted that she already arrived. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Somebody just posted. Let me check. Let me check on Twitter. 'Cause there's a lot of information floating around. Let's see. Somebody breaking: Pelosi plane entered the air zone of Taiwan and China. So Taiwanese fighter jets in air. So I don't see. I don't see. I haven't seen anybody tweeting. Pelosi is actually on the ground. Um, Taiwan's tallest building, most iconic landmark, Taipei 101, lit up at 9 p.m. tonight, welcoming Speaker Pelosi visit to Taiwan. The word including Speaker Pelosi, welcome to Taiwan. Thank you. Taiwan love USA. uh, the Mandarin words roughly translate into "Thank you, friends of democracy, forming support Taiwan, co-maintaining world order, and U.S. Taiwan friendship lasts forever." Okay, well, let's see. Okay, I just saw the latest update. It definitely the Spar 19 definitely left the Philippine airspace now. So it's gonna be right now. It's still in the international airspace, but it's gonna be enter the Taiwan airspace soon. It's pretty close, guys. It's pretty close. We're she's expected to touch down in less than half hour. So what do people on Chinese social media think about Pelosi going to Taiwan? Actually, I see a lot of people are excited. They think this is a good excuse for China to to unify Taiwan. This is a good opportunity. A lot of people are excited that Pelosi is going. Um, uh, Taiwanese jets escorting her plane. Huh, that's interesting. Um, Yeah, so let's see. And let me just check. I'm switching back and forth between the monitoring your comments and looking at the latest status. Um, yeah, ETA uh, is coming less than 1 hour away from Chinese airspace. Um, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Flight Radar 24 is back. Oh yeah, it's gonna. It looks like it's almost. I mean, it's hard to tell, but it's. I don't. It's definitely in the so-called Taiwan ADIZ zone. South Airs what ADIZ Air Defense Identification Zone, definitely. Because a sovereign, people use airspace as some kind of loose term, because airspace, sovereign airspace is clearly defined as within the 12 nautical miles. So that's pretty close. It's almost like the territorial sea, right? The territorial sea is 12 nautical miles from the coast. So right now, some people are saying it's in Taiwan airspace, but it's really not the Taiwan airspace. It's in the so-called Taiwan ADIZ zone, the Air's Defense Self-Identification Zone. Um, so we're still in the why are you guys fighting in my comments about some fake on Zalo? Well, is this freaking troll here just spamming? Hey guys, you gotta stop spamming my comments, or I'm gonna have to kick people out, man. This just some spammers. Yeah, it looks like a lot of trolls and spammers. Okay, how do I block people? This is my first time. Let's see. Let me locate that person. Uh, Locate. Uh, Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. Okay, would that work? Remove. Just remove. Oh, that just removes a message. Okay. Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. Good. All right. Phew. Okay. That was done. Gone. All right, guys. Um, it's not Taiwan airspace, guys. Taiwan airspace is 12 nautical miles up. That's pretty close to the coastline. So she's still in the international airspace. So can't you just ask CPC to remove him from the internet? Okay, let me see. 24 is done again. Yeah, I mean, everybody, come on, China, let's go. Sing Pelosi. Okay, Clyde. Well, thank you for your contribution. Um, we are getting really close now. I think around this time it's touchdown time. Where's the Chinese jets? Where are the Chinese fighter jets? This is obviously very carefully planned now, because she's intentionally approaching Taiwan from the eastern side. So she's avoiding to going through the Taiwan Strait, right? So if the Chinese fighter jets scramble to intercept her, they have to go all the way across Taiwan Island, all the way around the Taiwan Island. Who the hell is this stupid user, man? Put user in timeout. Okay, sorry guys, I have to do some house cleaning. There's some spammer just spouting nonsense here. I have to clean up my comment. Spar 19 is decoy. B350 is in the real deal. Well, be what it may, Nancy Pelosi has to make some kind of appearance, right? Public appearance. She can't just go in there, and I mean, it's possible she might not. I mean, that would just kind of defeat the purpose. Weibo comments about Pelosi are hilarious. I agree. Um, yeah, China did close its airspace in the direction of Taiwan Strait, but Nancy Pelosi is not coming in from the Taiwan Strait. She's going from the east side of Taiwan, so she's flying in from international airspace from the east. So if China gonna try to intercept, they have to either fly all the way around Taiwan or they have to cut across the Taiwan island. So that itself will be interesting if China actually does that. What the hell, man? This guy is there's a freaking there's a freaking dedicated spammer here. 我一波已经关了。Well, I think at this point, is Hakim in the chat? I think at this point, the visit is a foregone conclusion. I mean, there's Pelosi is definitely going. I mean, it's there's no doubt about that. The question really at this point is what Chinese response will be. Oh, okay, this is something interesting. Somebody, yeah, that's so. I have another confirmation. This time is from another blue check. He says Pelosi's plane entered Taiwan air defense zone. So again, it's not Taiwan airspace. It's Taiwan air defense zone. The Taiwan air defense zone is actually something. Think Pelosi will make American boomers change their mind about those darn shy coms. Let's go. Shout out to the PRA. Shout out to the PRC. Okay, Clyde. Do you think the PLA would ever fly over actual Taiwan province airspace? In this case, it might. In this case, it actually might. What the hell is going on with this is ridiculous. Okay. This troll is totally disturbed to tell me about it. Think about it, having all this time. Real name is I'm a right winger, Lamau. Okay. Troll is more nervous. So okay, so let's see. Let's check on Spar 19. Okay. Let me just put out one tweet. I want to. Pelosi plane inside Taiwan air defense zone now. Air defense zone. ADIZ. Defense identification zone. Identification zone. Okay, guys. We are We are about less than half hour to landing now. Let's see. Now it's a chance for some China to scramble its jets. Let's see. How can we see what's going on over there? Um, if there are Chinese fighter jet, there will be it will be reported. If there are Chinese fighter jets around Spar 19, it would be reported. Okay, so this would be interesting because it's still technically it's still international airspace, the Taiwan air identification zone. So I wish we have some visuals, like actual videos, footage of her plane in air. Um, where's PLA? Somebody asked. That's a good question. Is that a mushroom cloud I see behind you, Carl? Just my sign, guys. Just my sign. Silk and Steel podcast sign. It's near the line, or the plane is turning to east. Um, the market is red now. Well, I would expect it to be red. Chinese jet flying closer to Taiwan now. Will be sick if PRC recognize Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Dominican effect. Yeah, right. I mean, it's about time. I don't understand what's holding U.S. China back. I mean, um, PLA gun camera footage. That would be nice. I'm now in 30-minute queue for fly radar. Jesus. It's descending now and turning. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right now, it's definitely have to descend because it's less than 30 minutes to landing. Unless, Pelosi want a bumpy ride. Now it's time to make its descent. Um, Surprised to learn Taiwan control islands within 5 miles of mainland. Yes, this is really a legacy of Chinese Civil War, right? I mean, that's what really is. This is a legacy of unresolved Chinese Civil War. Carl do DPA simulcast. What is that? What is a DPA's simulcast? Some people educate me. I'm new to this. I'm practically a boomer. I'm a late Gen Xer. So you guys, even though I look young, so you guys have to educate me. Everyone, get ready to head to bunkers. Very nerve wracking. The Hun's introduction to world stage. U.S. exploiting the internal conflict. President Xi, harden your heart, liberate Taiwan. That is the best song, man. That is the best Palestinian wedding song. Um, I find it so funny. They have big signs says Taiwan love Pelosi when no one in US likes her. No kidding, right? That is kind of the cooks for the empire we have in all these US client states. They is Carl still in Bali? Yes, I'm still in Bali. I have my fan blowing directly to me so I don't overheat. Um, Taiwanese media saying Chinese J-16 fighter jets have appeared at southern end of the Bashi Strait. Okay, so they're gonna catch up. Okay, good. So they're circling around the Taiwan island. That's what they're doing. Um, that's interesting, but I would have expected them to show up earlier because right now Pelosi is already making her descent. Carl, where did you go to college? I went to Caltech in Pasadena, California Institute of Technology. What do you think will happen? Will China sell U.S. bonds? I don't think something drastic like that will happen because China still hold a lot of U.S. Treasury. A Treasury run will hurt China as well. So I mean, if China want to make an exit from the U.S. Treasury bonds, you will have to be an orderly, a planned withdrawal. Not like a run on the market. Turn east. Plan change course. It's not flying straight to airport. Well, That's very interesting. Last minute drama here. 95% chance to World War Three. I don't think so, actually. I don't think uh, Su-35 flying across Taiwan Strait. Well, they still have to fly across the Taiwan island itself because Pelosi's plane is not in the Taiwan Strait. It's on the other side of the Taiwan island. It's approaching Taiwan from the east. So I really had expected China to scramble its jets much earlier. Are you gonna die, dude? I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I don't think we're gonna even see World War Three, guys. Stay awesome, brother. Hey, Kenny, thank you so much, thank you so much, Kenny. Uh, she should be overthrown if he doesn't respond to this. Well, I think China will definitely respond. It's we're just waiting to see what kind of response. So let's see. Pelosi hasn't landed yet, right? I will die for Carl. Thank you, Wudong Old Warrior. Xiao, I'm all for I'm all for personality cult. Okay, fly parallel to coast. Yeah, right now it's we're near touchdown now. It's getting it's a nail biter, guys. Let's see, Spar 19. Um, Spar 19, half the world. This is a good one. um, latest. Oh, okay, yeah. Flight radar 24 says Spar 19 is now in Taiwan airspace. Again, what they really mean is a Taiwan air defense zone. That's not the Taiwan airspace. That's still international airspace. Because yeah, because it's funny because the air defense zone would have include part of Okinawa, not Okinawa, but the Ryukyu Islands. Um, so yeah, so a lot of people are throwing terms around, but whatever. Um, So I did see a Weibo post said Su-35s are now crossing Taiwan Strait. Um, Pelosi is on the other side of the island. Side of the island. They better hurry. Okay. I would be disappointed if PLA Air Force didn't at least providing. Oh, okay. Now I think it's actually in Taiwan airspace. Now it's definitely Taiwan airspace because it's very close to Hualien City right now. Damn. Okay. Wow. Wow, dude. Where the hell is the PLAAF, man? Jesus. Okay. Spar 19 making descent into Taipei. Songsan Airport now. Definitely inside Taiwan airspace now. Territorial air space now. Okay. Get your popcorn. It's coming down to the last minute, really. Confirmed by CCTV. We'll see Pelosi wearing bikini tomorrow in Bali. Combat siren have been activated in Fujian. Well, they should have done that like 20 minutes ago, man. Right now, the Pelosi's plane is already making its descent. It's already flew by Hualien City. People can look at a map. I mean, right now it's so close to Taiwan Island itself. I'm pretty sure it's already in the Taiwan territory, Taiwan airspace, because Taiwan airspace basically is a Taiwan territory. Anybody's territory extends 12 nautical miles from the coast, and the airspace just goes up from that. So you can check out how far is 12 nautical mile from the coast, but yeah, it's right now I just don't see there's no any time to intercept if they no time to intercept now. um yeah, I thought there will be this will be there will be a lot of discuss. I mean, they better shut down Weibo, because there will be a lot of angry Chinese netizens asking where is the PLA, because this is because even all the report of the Chinese jet crossing Taiwan Strait is true. I don't see how they can be fast enough to intercept, unless they flies directly across the Taiwan island itself, which could be a possibility. Oh, the flight hasn't landed yet. The Weibo is down. Oh, convenient. Blockade the airport contain. Weibo is down. The entire Weibo is down. No one can access Weibo now. Oh, Jesus. Do we know for sure Pelosi is in that plane? That is a question. That is a $1 billion question. Is Pelosi really on that plane? But all the Taiwanese media expecting her to be on that plane. PLA took vacay day seriously. Seriously disappointed. JFK is on. Don't take the bait. She is now. Yeah, it's Pelosi doing Halo jump. Well, let's wait until the fat lady sing. So the fat lady hasn't sing yet. So let's see. Let's see. Because people are there are some people who saying that Pelosi might be on another flight. There were before the Spar 19, there was another U.S. government flight that already landed on Taiwan at a different airport. And there's also Spar 20, but Spar 20, as far as I know, it hasn't left Malaysia yet. It's still sitting in Malaysia. No flights hung over Taiwan. Where's the PLA? Yeah, it's east. It's going across the Taiwan Strait, so I'm assuming eastwards. But they will have to cross the entire Taiwan Islands to if they want to intercept Pelosi. So I know the fighter jets can fly very fast, but they really gotta hurry because she is descending right now into the. Well, we don't know if she's on the flight, but her plane, the plane she left United States with, right now is making its descent. So it's just a huge scheme to manipulate TSMC stock. uh, I don't think there are a lot of ways to respond. Expulsion of U.S. diplomats. Yeah, I would expect that. Expel, first all the U.S. news outlets. I mean, right now, yes, there's still a lot of U.S. outlets that's operating in China. To kick them out first, and then kick out the diplomats, close down the consulate. There's still a lot of venue to respond. That's insane. If Su-35 just fly over Taiwan, if they want to intercept Pelosi right now, they have to fly over the island. You know, they don't have the time to make a round around the Taiwan island right now. PLA got played. PLA is waiting for her to land, then drone strike her U.S. style. Surface to her. It's fine if she lands as long as she's containing an airport. Blockade her. Don't let her leave. Kick out European media in general. My 5-minute wait time for fly radar just changed to 2 hours. Jesus Christ. It's okay to land. Start reunification process. Did you guys see how many radar fighter flight escort he had? Counted at least 15. What, you saw a video footage? Share in the comments. You saw an actual visual of Pelosi's flight. Please put the link to the video in the comments so other people can see it, because as far as I know, everybody is looking at a radar map. They're preparing 400 police escorts. Oh yeah. Don't worry. PLA had thought of plan. Share that, please. Just heard U.S. fighters have permission to fire. Yeah. I mean, right now the plane already landed. You know, there's no firing anywhere. Well, I mean, 8 F-15 from Okinawa plus however many Taiwanese jets, I guess. Send the freaking video, guys. You know, like right now it's all hearsay until we have video footage. Is Pelosi landing Taiwan Songshan Airport? Yeah, that's everybody saying the destination is Songshan. Right now, okay, so let's do another Twitter search, because we're down to the wire here now. Oh, whoa. Okay, it's scheduled to land now. Okay, did China let Pelosi live? Map updates. Damn. Wow. Okay. Wow. I had to expect China at least send a fighter escort. You know, just escort her plane. You know, don't have to shoot her down and shoot her away. Just shadow her. But let her just freaking land. That's without even PLA fighter jet shadowing. That's something I did not expect. So that's interesting. Now that's interesting how Chinese state media and the Chinese diplomats on Twitter will play this, how they will respond, because they keep on saying they would respond, they would do something, Well, what's gonna happen now? Avoided the confrontation by sending in jets late. How many drinks did that take to get through? Did China lose face here? We'll have to see what happens in the next few minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I mean, I don't expect Pelosi to be shot down or anything, but at least expected her flight being shadowed. Image from SPAR shows is not the VIP flew over skies of Taiwan. Okay, that's funny.
So what happened?
Now everybody is just waiting to see Pelosi's flight land on Taiwan. Everybody's looking at the radar map, and it looks like it's landing right now.
What is she doing there?
That's the question. What is she doing there? So, yeah,
She invite Taiwan now.
she. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's okay. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Weibo is frozen now. Yeah, of course. Because there's a lot of questions the government have to answer to the citizens now. You know, citizens were expecting some kind of response by the Chinese government, and now Pelosi's plane is landing without an incident. Um, and this is CGTN reported Chinese fighter jets are crossing Taiwan Strait, flying toward Taiwan. Well, it's a little bit too late. The flight is landing. Her plane is landing. It's a little bit too late to catch her now, unless these Chinese fighter jets gonna fly straight into the Songsan airport. Um, Reuters have visual on the plane. Oh, good, good. Can somebody send the CNN News 18 streaming from the airport? Okay, that's good. Somebody send a link. Literally, no one invited her to Asia. What's the point crossing the Strait now? Exactly. I mean, it's just they should have. The fighter jets are fast, but they have to cross the whole entire length of Taiwan Island. You know, and she's already there. If she haven't landed already, can she get arrested? Best continue to bide their time. Please do a favor. Do what you gotta do. Carl, we can't post links. Oh shit. She's there for her stocks. Live from our Pelosi landing. Okay, let me. Is it on Twitter? Is it on Twitter? Let me just search for Pelosi. I should stop searching for. Um. Uh. Let's see. Pelosi. Taiwan. What? Why? Why is like give me a lot of irrelevant stuff, like old stuff. Give me stuff like right now. Um, damn. Where is the freaking latest visual? See it. Oh, got it. Somebody has a visual. Pelosi playing in Taiwan now. Yeah. Should have at least had PLAAF escort. Let me type up this tweet. Pelosi plane has landed on Taipei. Songsan. Confirm. Yep, it's confirmed. The landing has confirmed. They already have visual. She landed. Is at least the plane is on the ground. I don't know if I have to see visual of her coming out of the plane, but the plane is definitely on the ground. Live feed on Reuters. It's on the Reuters YouTube channel or Reuters Twitter account. Can I go to the Reuters Twitter account and see? Reuters. Yeah, they have a live feed of Reuters live. Got it. Oh, look at that. People are waiting. People are waiting. Wow. So arrive without incidents. That's not what I expected. Too soon to say without incident. Don't Andre. Okay, I mean, my opinion is this. If China wasn't gonna do anything, they shouldn't make a big deal about this visit. They shouldn't have gone out publicly saying, we're gonna respond militarily if Nancy Pelosi is landing. If this they weren't planning anything, just ignore it. Just okay, let it happen. Just pretend we didn't see it. But if they're gonna say something, if they're gonna send out a warning, you should follow through. I expect follow through on warnings. I don't like people making empty threats. If people make threats, they should carry it out. Carry it out to the natural conclusion. I don't like to be like all hyped up and say, oh, we're gonna do something, then nothing happens. So I mean that's actually not good for China's reputation. If you should be a man of your words, right? and if you're gonna do it, if you say you're gonna do it, you better do it. And so okay, bye. Take your L quietly and hype your W's wins. Where is the live feed? The live feed is on Reuters. I'll put the link here. On the Reuters homepage, their pinned tweet. If you go to Reuters account on Twitter, they have Reuters YouTube too. Okay, you can also go to Reuters Twitter. They on their top pin post, they have the Reuters live feed. It's too early for your statement. Cool, thanks. Expected to just search CNN Nancy Pelosi in YouTube. Yeah, you can see her plane right now. The live feed shows the plane is getting taxi on the tarmac. It's just rolling around on the tarmac. Yeah, it's looks like it's getting taxied. So folks, you guys can go to sleep. Oh wait, I can go to sleep. You guys in US is still morning. The day is still young. The grandma may be stuck at the airport. I mean, there's no point of holding her in Taiwan. I mean, once she lands, there's really not much value making sure she stayed there. That's just gonna, it's better just get her out of the way. I'm about to go to work. If China allowed Pelosi to leave Taiwan after landing, I will be very disappointed. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't at least send a fighter escort. I mean, just not even expelling her, not even intercept her. I'm just saying, just shadow her arrival. Send a freaking 25 PLA fighter jets, shadow her, escort her to land. That's all you got to do. But if you don't do anything, then why do you like talk a big game? You don't talk a big game, then do nothing, then no follow through. But anyway, so love your wife's jewelry. Oh, Lee, thank you. Thank you, Lee. So my wife just opened a new shop, by the way, in Wubu. So next time you guys in Bali, you guys can check it out. So does PLA need Viagra? Really, people should send Viagra to PLA. But you know what the Chinese netizen do? They send 钙片, they send the calcium pills. They send calcium pills to imply they need a backbone. Anyway, so right now, I mean, yeah, this unofficially sanctioned around 100 Taiwanese companies, but hey, you have all these Chinese diplomats say they're gonna military respond. I expected some military response. So where do you live, Carl? I live in Bali. China did well. Don't fall into the traps. Ground up, tiger. Venus. Yeah, cruel. Um, yeah, I mean, like definitely Pelosi is not worth to starting World War III over. I agree, but you have to at least make a show. This is nowadays you have to care about presentation, right? I mean, if you make a threat, you have to do something. You have to show up at least something. Um, you can't let say, oh, China will not abide by this, and then when the other person cross a red line, you do nothing. Then they will just keep on doing it. They will just keep on pushing your boundary crossing your red line all over the place, right? I mean, yeah. So anyway, so I mean, like, she is coming out. It's I don't think there's any doubt now. I'm just switching over to the Reuters live stream now. The whole bunch of people are coming to the airplane to greet her. But she hasn't come out yet. It's people are lining up now. Now they're lining up. A bunch of kooks, man. A bunch of kooks. Pelosi hasn't even come out yet. These guys are just eagerly running over to the airplane and lining up, forming a line. But it looks like she's definitely on the plane. Somebody. Oh, that's her. That is her. She's stepping out. There's no doubt now. She just came out of the plane. Okay, folks. This is what we came here to see. It's done. She is definitely landed. Yeah, closing down the airspace over Taiwan Strait to commercial flight doesn't do anything, because Pelosi flew in from the other side of Taiwan. She flew from the east side of Taiwan. She didn't even go through the Taiwan Strait. So China closing down Taiwan Strait to commercial air travel mean nothing. I mean, unless PLA right now is gonna suddenly start flying over and start bombing. I mean, which I don't see it's actually going to happen. But it's the best thing they will do is they're just going to put a show, a military exercise in the Taiwan Strait. But Carl is a worse reporter. Nothing he said happened. Okay, dude. Some Israeli guy I follow on Twitter said Pelosi not confirmed to be in the... No, Pelosi just came out of the plane. I saw it on the Reuters live feed. I saw her stepping out of the plane. Funny how this is going on at night and they have no light on that tarmac. Well, it's Taiwan, Taipei's infrastructure is about 10 years 10 years out of date. It's still much better than US infrastructure, but by the way. And sounds like you want this war the way you go. Okay, we have another. It's sick how you speak, man. Okay, bro. That's her in the pink pantsuit. Yeah, that's definitely Nancy Pelosi. I mean, there's no mistaken. She's definitely on. So she arrived, and so we're gonna see what happened next. I expect China will probably maybe stage a large-scale military exercise in the Taiwan Strait. But looks like I had to expect they will fly in to shadow her flight. With a fighter escorts, but that's maybe they can still do that when on her way out. So who knows? We'll see. But by then, what's the point? Anyway, so she's that's definitely Nancy Pelosi on the tarmac, and now they're doing the photo op thing. Yeah, why is it so dark over there? Why can't they at least bring some lighting, man? It's pretty dark. Yeah. This is pretty big, guys. This is the first Speaker of the House to visit Taiwan in 25 years since 1997, since Newt Gingrich. Do you think this week sped up the time frame on reunification? No, no. I don't think. I don't think. China, like Sun Tzu said, right? You don't want to fight on your enemy's schedule. You work on your own schedule. You don't let the enemy choose a battleground for you. So China will still do her thing. I mean, it's wise thing not to get provoked into a war, but I'm just kind of disappointed that they talk a big game. If they talk a big game, at least they have to make a showing for it. I was expecting a fighter escort. At least some Chinese pilots flipping the birds at American pilots or something. But that didn't happen. As live stream of her landing and walking across tarmac. Yeah, I'm watching the Reuters live stream right now. China shouldn't have said anything if it wasn't going to act. No, I agree. They shouldn't have gone all like, saying, emphasize again and again, we're going to military respond, and if they're not gonna actually do anything. But it's late here. It's almost 11 o'clock, and Nancy Pelosi has been now ushered inside the airport building. So nothing is going to happen until tomorrow morning when Nancy Pelosi is scheduled to meet with Taiwan leader Tsai Ing-wen. So maybe I can do another stream back then. But now, thanks guys for sticking around and watching this. Just basically me talking to you, and we'll see what happens. Tomorrow is another day. Well, at least the bright side is there's no World War III. There's World War III did not start. No nuclear exchange, so we can all go back and sleep it over and come back tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone for joining in. Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow when Pelosi meets Tsai Ing-wen. Maybe I'll do it on the Twitch so I can actually do screen share and stuff. Because now it's just me talking. Tomorrow, maybe I'll figure out a way to make it more interactive. Maybe we'll watch Nancy Pelosi meeting Tsai Ing-wen together, over Twitch. All right, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.